Hello, everyone. Welcome to another scene for Kingdom of the Southern Gate, a Changeling the Lost venue set in Miami, Florida. We pick up this scene immediately after Rose and Dominic have parted ways for the evening, and Rose lies back in bed for a few minutes, staring at the ceiling, wondering what the fuck is her life right now, and then remembers Rocky did something potentially stupid. So, she gets dressed and she messages Rocky and she says, "So, I saw your message. Where the fuck are you right now?"
You'll get a text back from her saying, um, somewhere in Arcadia, third level of Baylor, somewhere around, I think it's Swan Song or something. I don't know.
Bitch, whatever. You don't get any cell service in Arcadia. Where the fuck are you?
In the garden.
Okay, see you in a minute. And she leaves her parlor and dashes over to the garden where she finds Rocky. And I will mention that Rose looks very disheveled.
Well, when she finds Rocky, she's laying, you know how they have like those stone benches? She's laying on it and she has her shirt pulled up to just under her bust. And she's just kind of laying on it, staring up at the stars, like gently rubbing her belly that's kind of protruding now. Far more than somebody who's a month long. She looks more like she's like 3+ months along.
Rose Rose sees this and she doesn't say anything to Rocky at first, and her hand just kind of goes to her own abdomen, and she goes like, "Okay." She walks up. "Hello, Rocky.
Hi, Rose.
You have a minute to talk?"
I've got until this baby pops out or I do something stupid and get myself killed to talk. What's up?
She looks around to see if there's anyone else in the garden. They're alone, so she sits down. "Please tell me that you did not go to that fucking island today."
I didn't go to that island today.
"You're fucking lying. You can't lie to save your fucking soul. Why did you go there?"
The request of the Sun King.
"This better be a good fucking story. Sit up and tell me, please."
And she sits up and just kind of leans over, putting her head on Rose's shoulder. Do you have any chocolate on you? I could use chocolate right now.
She rummages through her purse. "As a matter of fact, yes, I do. Here." And she hands her a Snickers bar.
Oh, good, thank you. And she'll take a bite and then just wrap it and put it in her pocket. All right, so let's see. Hayden's becoming a true fae. I went to talk to Elias about what I can do about that before that gets there. Then I went to his motley mate to figure out how they wanted it handled. And then he sent me to the person that can make their preferred option happen. And I texted you and Ash before I went there just so that everybody would know where I was if I died. And then I came back with a puppy dog who got cloned.
Rose blinks. "Okay. Hayden is what?"
Since the attack and the burning of his house and everything he had, and him no longer being the archive, he has nothing anchoring him to reality anymore. So he's slipping mentally.
Wait. I heard something about something happening, and there's two Haydens in court yesterday.
Yeah, there's Hayden, and then there's Hayden's dog, Isaac.
Oh, okay.
Hayden seems to think that he was only gone a week or two or something. I don't know exactly. And Isaac was gone for over 4 years. So his touch with reality is slipping very quickly. And we have three options. Only two of them are remotely realistic. The third option I wouldn't do. I personally would go for option one, which is probably the same one your husband would, which is the same one your husband suggested, and they want me to go with option three, which took me to see him.
Wait, so the Summer King. Okay. She doesn't even finish that sentence. Okay. Did he touch you?
He tried to. He was like right up in my space, and I'm like, back up, and he didn't back up, so I backed up, and but I had a trinket thingy on me to keep him away from my bebe. If you go to see him again, once you're pregnant, by the way, um, wear a solid iron nail tied around you.
Okay. Thanks for the heads up on that. I don't necessarily need to see him because I have him in my brain.
Yeah, well, I would have used that, except you didn't text me back anytime.
She she kind of purses her lips and she gets this bashful look on her face. I was with Dominic for the last 5 hours. She smiles. And well, I okay, wait. So what did you ask him? What is he gonna do for Hayden?
He is going to rewrite Hayden's brain to be strong and resilient and grounded in reality with new anchors, um, without any seeds that'll cause trouble for us later on.
Okay. Okay.
And he says the energy of Isaac trying to figure out what he owes him for this will keep him happy for years. So I don't know if that's what it is, but Isaac then got cloned by him, so he has his own golden retriever now.
Isaac's a golden retriever. He's a
Yeah,
beast, huh?
true friend. Yeah,
Okay. Oh wait, okay. You said that he was Hayden's dog?
yes. And when he came back as a dog. And so when he imprinted on Hayden, so when he finally took human form, he looked like his master,
That
is what
makes
I could
sense.
figure out.
But I'm trying to piece this together. So if he was Hayden's dog,
Mm-hmm.
Hayden that means Hayden essentially raised him,
Mm-hmm.
right? So Hayden also raised Dominic.
Mm-hmm.
So does that make them like brothers essentially? Kind of.
Stepbrothers, maybe, because they're not actually related. Would be
Dominic Dominic's never mentioned him to me. I may have to ask.
probably because he at the time was thinking of him as a dog and not a brother. Because he's only been human for a short time, from what I gather.
Okay.
She pulls the Snickers out of her pocket and plays with her for a moment, taking a piece out, chewing on it.
Okay. Why would he help us with Hayden? Did he give a reason?
because he no, and he refused to give a reason.
Okay, I'll see if I can get one out of him. Oh, so you saw Cade face to face. Did you see his eyes?
Mm-hmm.
Now you know why mine are the way they are.
Mm-hmm. You're becoming like them.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, no. That's not going to happen. So, I have some news that I would like you to be the first person to know.
She looks up at Rose.
Dominic and I went ahead and made the decision to have our baby. So, tonight I got pregnant.
Good reason for not responding when I was going to go into the mouth of the beast. You were getting pregnant. I can accept that.
Sorry.
Have you guys told Fiona that you're together yet?
No, he hasn't told Fiona anything.
She's usually running around here after the kids when Dominic's around. Have you seen him lately? He's probably around here going after the kids or something.
Um, well, he just left me not too long ago, so I would imagine he went home.
We can probably find Fiona then if you want.
No, I am not going to be the one to tell Fiona. No, Dominic will tell Fiona. No, Rocky. No. I'm going to be pregnant for my wedding.
Welcome to my world.
She smiles. She doesn't look, disappointed or anything.
Just so you know, my wedding's probably going to be on the beach.
Okay. I'm not sure where ours is going to be. I haven't thought about that actually.
I'm kind of thinking actually an early morning at sunrise. So because we'll be on the beach down near where the water is coming up and stuff. It's gonna be kind of casual, beachy, comfortable, pretty stuff. And so we'll have that beautiful sunrise behind us as we do the thing for getting married.
Hmm.
And we have the spot picked out because we had sex there on the beach that night.
That's really romantic. I like it.
See, now I don't know why. There's certain things I just come out of my mouth.
Maybe Lexa and I should get married at Club Culture since that's where we met.
Mm. Go on that, what kind of night was it? Fetish or whatever night, I think it was.
Well, it'll be on Halloween, so
Right. I mean, to have to find a costume.
yes, everyone needs to wear costumes to the wedding. Hmm.
What's the people in the weddings theme?
We don't really have one. Our colors are going to be black and red.
Mm, Stop. Cut. Cease. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. We're going to be having a wedding on Halloween. It's not about colors then. It's about sticking with a theme. Like, you could be Snow White and Prince Charming.
No, no. I'd probably be more like the evil queen.
Yes, but Halloween's for being something you aren't.
Oh, fuck off, Rocky. Fine. Ooh, you know what? We could be Morticia Adams and Gomez.
Okay, that means my Halloween costume will be Wednesday Adams.
Oh, you don't want to dress up as Thing? You're small enough for it.
I'm small enough for Wednesday too, bitch. You just want me covered in hair so nobody has to look at me.
No, no, that's cousin It.
I'm not small enough. Isn't Thing the hand?
Yes.
I'm not that small.
Oh, Rocky, come here. Gives her a hug. I love you. You know I have to poke fun at you.
That dog poked fun at me too today.
Oh, he did. What did he say?
He got onto me about being the kid because I'm younger than him and much smaller than him. He thought I was still in my teens.
Well, you look very young. That's not a bad thing, Rocky.
Being turned into a junior high doll doesn't help the fact.
For sure. So he called you a kid?
Hmm. And like he's like taller than you are, even in heels. Like it looks like, and she holds her hand like a foot, almost a foot and a half above her head.
About the same size as me in heels. About 6 feet. Yeah. I'm 5'8" without heels.
Don't you usually wear like 2 or 3 inch ones?
3, 4, sometimes 5, depending.
I wear 6 inch or nothing else. 6 inch or flats. That's it.
Well, everybody likes at least 6 inches.
Have to have something to feel.
hmm Anyway, so I got pregnant and you saw Cade. Nice day we had.
Mm-hmm. And she still has her shirt up over her belly, and she looks down at it. Do you see any stretch marks yet? Cracks?
She looks. She kind of checks her over. No, not yet. I don't think you're gonna get any. And she'll kind of caress her tummy.
I shouldn't be this big at a month along.
Well, we're lost. Things probably aren't going to progress like natural humans.
Yeah, who knows? Tomorrow you could be as big as a bowling ball.
I would like to have a little bit of time before I pop out this kid. Like maybe at least 3, maybe 4 months to prepare. That would be nice.
She glances down at her belly, glances up at Rose.
What?
You might get 3 months.
Oh, did I tell you what we're naming the baby?
Yes, you said you're going to name her Rocky.
No. Sorry.
Roxy?
No.
Roxanne?
No. Her name's going to be Harmony. Harmony Harlow Nilsson.
I didn't hear Rocky in there anywhere.
Harmony is for the name that Freya requested. She requested that her name be similar to Freya but not obvious, so we came up with Harmony. Harlow is for um, Dominic's last name, and then, of course, Nilsson for the rest of us.
So you have a first name and 2 last names.
No, the last name is her middle name. Like, Dominic's last name is Harmony's middle name. So it's Harmony Harlow Nilsson.
Why don't you just hyphenate the names and make them one last name and give her a real middle name?
Like Rocky.
I'm not saying that it's a bad choice.
Harmony Roxanne Harlow Nilsson. That's not actually too bad. I'll run it by them.
She gets this almost like, yes, kind of look on her face.
Well, I know that you're already naming your kid after me. So.
Yeah, Devin's already got your middle name.
Ross, right? Okay. I'll run it by Dominic and Lexa and see what they say. I'm sure they won't mind.
And if they do, just show them that pretty new gun I gave you, and
You know, I have an idea. I might drop the black from my name completely and maybe take the Harlow Nilsson hyphenated.
are you there with Dominic?
Yeah, I know it's only been like 3 weeks, but yeah. God, I fell for him so fast. You know, a month ago I didn't even believe in love, Rocky. And now I've fallen in love 3 times.
6 weeks ago, I would have. If you told me 6 weeks ago that I would and want kids, that I would be engaged, pledged to somebody, queen of the spring court, I'd have said you're batfit shit insane.
I know, right? If you would have told me that I, Rose Black, would be married to 2 people, the Winter King and his consort, and that I would be completely and totally in love with them, and then fall in love with another man whom I was trying to have a relationship with his children's
Roommate?
mother, children's mother, and that didn't work out. And that I would fall in love with him and want to have his child. And now I'm pregnant with his child, who is going to be a goddess and is going to change the world. I would have told you to get fucked. But here we are, 6 weeks later, you and I in very similar positions, very similar situations.
It's just kind of nods like,
We're best friends. I guess we have to do everything together, don't we?
uh, we haven't done everything together. There is at least one thing on that long list of everything together that I'm pretty sure we will never do together.
We will never have sex.
Amen.
No, just no. You're my sister. I love you.
You know, there's people that are into that, and she just kind of
Um,
gets this kind of
I'm
look on
really
her
not.
face.
You know, the closest thing I'm getting is that Dominic is actually Lex's son. But you know, let's just not. Let's just not.
Wait, Dominic's is Lex's son?
Oh, yes. I'm pretty sure he is. But Lexa doesn't need to know that. Dominic has heard it before, but Lexa just he doesn't need to know. It won't add anything.
You don't,
Lexa before he was taken, he had an infant who died. And Dominic was taken when he was an infant. And the first time I was with Dominic, I just got this feeling of deja vu. And then I finally placed it that he reminded me so much of Lexa. Like I just like yeah. And then when Lexa told me the story and I just kind of put it together and I talked to Dominic about it, he's like, "Yeah, I know. I've heard it before. But Hayden raised me and I never knew my parents. I was an infant when I was taken. So it wouldn't add anything to Lex's life for him to know that Dominic's his son."
having a chance to know your child that you lost? How would that not add something to his life?
I don't know. Dominic just he said to leave it alone, so I'm leaving it alone.
Rocky has that you maybe kind
No,
of look.
Rocky, please, no, don't. You know me in my mouth. I'm probably gonna let it slip to Lex eventually. Just don't, please. let this be my issue with my family, please.
In case you've already forgotten, you literally just said, I'm part of your family, which means I'm part of my problem now too.
Yes, but okay, let me broach the subject with Dominic first.
Losing a kid would definitely push him to winter.
Um, he actually was spring court, and he fell for Elias and switched to winter for him. But anyway, just
Such is our crazy life.
right. I told Dominic earlier. I feel like our lives are soap opera.
But it is, we're in it so proper. She starts looking around for a camera. But yeah, just let me talk to Dominic about it again. We were very, very new when I brought it up, so maybe, now he might be more open to it. Especially since he's literally having a baby into the family, which means he's going to be around and it's going to come out.
That's true. Dominic is willing to take 4 months off of work when the baby is born. He says he has paternity leave.
Gotta say, the spring cord pays well.
I mean, yeah, that's just, that's huge that he's gonna. I mean, of course, he can't spend all of his time with me because he has 3 other kids, but just the fact that he would. This
So,
baby is going to be very well loved.
so what's it feel like going from no kids to 4 kids overnight?
Fuck, I guess that. Oh my god, they're gonna be my kids too. Especially if I decide to take his last name as well and hyphenate it.
And just remember, if anything happens to me, you're the godmother.
I know. So then I'll
Of
get
two more.
two more. So then I will have 6 children.
You guys will be the Brady Bunch.
Oh my god, Rocky. No. Speaking of your kids, where's Devin? Is he asleep?
He's in playing with Ash at the moment. They wanted some alone time. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go out and relax and just kind of
Okay.
gel.
I'll come by tomorrow and see Devin then. Because I miss him. And I think now with being pregnant, I'm probably going to want to hang out with him even more.
Ooh, do you know what that means? Am I
Well,
teasing you about getting you baby stuff for your wedding is more apt now.
I mean, you can totally get me baby stuff for my wedding now. Holy shit. Because, oh my god. Rocky. What do I even. I don't even. Oh my god. She's starting to like panic now. Like,
Deep breath. Deep breath.
I
Feel
have
that.
nothing. I have nothing for a baby.
Feel
Oh my
that fear.
god.
Feel it.
Yes, I feel it.
Take a deep breath, drawing it in.
Yeah. Okay. I'm good now, I think. Okay. So, baby stuff. I
Yes.
need baby stuff. I know I'm having a girl. So,
You're having a goddess. That's not necessarily a girl.
okay. Well, I already know her pronouns.
By modern standards, she would be a girl, probably genetically and whatnot. But based on like those old concepts, women weren't like women today, like at all.
Yeah, well, okay. So I know that as a baby, and she will be half fae, so she is going to be half goddess and half fae. Okay.
God, what? Oh, what kid is this one gonna be?
So I already know that will be a female child, and her pronouns are definitely female.
Expect her to be very tomboyish. She's a
Goddess,
Viking.
the goddess of love, and
She's a Viking.
sure, she's a redhead too. Hmm. Okay, so little Harmony kind of glances down at her belly. We got to get you some stuff because I don't know how fast you're gonna be here. Dominic wants to go shopping, and he's gonna spend the night with me tomorrow. So tomorrow evening, would you like to go shopping with us?
Sure, we can go shopping. I'll bring Devin. It'll be a fun little outing.
Yeah, it'll be great. I would love to spend some time with Devin. Yeah, maybe I'll tell him to bring his kids. Give
Oh,
Fiona, give Fiona some time off before she has to have them for the entire night. Maybe not. The kids will probably wonder why he's buying baby stuff.
I'm pregnant.
That's true. We can just tell him it's a trip for you. No, you know what? It's too soon. I'm not gonna. No, won't bring his kids yet. No, I need to actually like. I mean, I've met them, but I haven't spent any time with them since that night. Oh my god, I'm gonna. Rocky.
Go by his office in the afternoons. You'll usually find him there with at least one of them hanging on him.
I know.
And if you do, you can then have them hanging on you and let him work and talk, and they're still gonna run
Yeah,
up and pester him because daddy.
of course, of course. But I can try and keep them occupied.
Occupado.
Who knew I would ever. Do I have the patience for kids, Rocky?
You have the patience for me?
Most of the time.
Then I don't know. Maybe?
I mean, I love Devin. Like, I can take care of him all day. So,
Dirty diapers and all.
yeah.
You know, that's one thing I love about me and Ash. Since I'm the food bank, he deals with the other end.
Wow.
Life is
That's
good.
okay. So, you want to know how I know that this worked? So, you know how I told you that I could feel her and, it was very warm and stuff like that? You know, I could feel like her emotions and stuff because she was in me but not in my womb. Well, after we finished, couldn't feel her anymore. It was like dead silence, which means to me she went where she's supposed to go. And I'll feel her when, normal time when you're supposed to feel a baby, right?
Yes, and being lost, we have no clue how long that is.
That's true. It could be tomorrow, it could be 2 months, it could be 4 months. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but hopefully she gives me a little time to prepare for her arrival.
Yeah, we're going shopping tomorrow.
Right, yes, tomorrow we're going shopping.
Assuming you're not in the hospital giving birth.
Hopefully we don't go shopping and then yeah, no. No, no, you have to have your baby first, okay? I can't no. No. You're having your baby first and then I have mine.
So since I look like I'm about 3 to 4 months along, We're probably gonna need to do the baby shower before your wedding.
Yes. You want a joint baby shower?
We could.
She smiles and bounces. That would be so much fun. Yes,
Uh,
we should do that.
And Rocky suddenly gets a "oh my god, the world's coming to an end" kind of look on her face.
What's the matter, Rocky?
You're pregnant.
Yes.
That means you can't drink alcohol for me anymore.
Well, see, okay, so Dominic brought up a very good point because I had the realization that I can't have any more wine. But he said she's a goddess. So it might be okay.
You're gonna risk your child,
No, I'm not.
goddess or not, just to get for snickered.
I don't drink wine to get drunk. I drink wine to relax. It's like most people drink coffee.
I don't know anybody who drinks coffee to relax.
Okay, well, or tea, okay? It's like most people drink tea. I drink wine. I have a glass or two a day just to help me unwind, but I don't get drunk. If I want to get drunk, I go to the fucking bar and I have something much stronger than wine. But, actually, I did hear some studies that a glass of red wine a day does not hurt a baby. It's actually very good for it, for pregnancy and the health of your heart and all that. So maybe I should just cut back to one small glass of wine a day. Don't stop giving me that look, Rocky. Fine, I won't drink. Give me some of that Snickers.
She pulls it out of her pocket and hands it over. It's like 2/3 gone.
Takes a bite of it, hands it back. Well, this is really good.
No.
Okay, while we're out shopping tomorrow, we're getting chocolate. A lot of it. Because I think I'm going to need it to get through this pregnancy with no wine. Am I going to get those weird cravings like you have?
You're having a goddess. You could have even weirder cravings.
Like wine.
Or you'll want like pickle juice and tomato sauce.
Ew, that doesn't even sound appetizing at all.
And Rocky kind of gets a, well, actually, that does kind of sound good.
You know what? You know what is wine without the alcohol?
Ketchup?
No, grape juice.
Grape juice, right. Sorry, I was still thinking about the pickles and tomato sauce.
So I'll just buy some grape juice and pretend.
Ooh, get the bubbly one.
Sparkling grape juice.
Yeah, this way you have the
But
bubble.
wine doesn't have
Oh,
bubbles.
it's like champagne. Get the white grape.
I don't really like champagne. I don't. Okay, I'm a snob. I like wine. I'm a wine snob. Okay, so I'm gonna get some fucking dark grape juice and pretend that I'm drinking wine. I'm gonna even put it in a goddamn wine glass. Oh. Now I'm gonna go home and tell my husbands that I'm pregnant. Lexa will be fucking ecstatic. Elias will be excited too, but he's gonna be jumping for joy.
Wow, and I thought my kid was going to be interesting. My kids were going to be interesting.
They are.
Well, I'm like, I wonder, is Devin going to be a passionate, terrifying young man or a passionate, frightened young man?
He's an oracle, which
Ex-
means you really need to keep an eye on him because I told you about the oracle I dealt with for my task for becoming an escort, right?
Had to change his perspective or something.
Yeah. Don't let him get too stuck on his visions when he has them because they'll eat at him and they'll make him miserable. So try not to let him just watch him, okay?
hmm That's why I actually was trying to make friends with that Cassandra, because she's an oracle. So
She's weird. Oh, I need to introduce her to her king. Everybody needs to experience Elias. She smiles.
Yeah, I introduced Isaac to him today.
Oh no, how did that go?
Amicably, because he likes me
Okay, that's
ish.
good. That's good. I'm sure I'm gonna hear about that. Oh, okay. Uh, I wonder if he's. She looks at the time. No, I think he's at work tonight. I may have to catch him when he comes home in the morning. That's what I'll do. I'm gonna get up early and I'm gonna wait for Elias to come home and then I'm gonna talk to him because I have stuff to tell him. Oh,
So much stuff.
okay. I'm getting very tired. I'm gonna go home to my husband. Okay.
Uh-huh. Oh, yep. Oh, yeah, it's about time to put Evan to bed.
Yeah, go feed your kid and I'll see you tomorrow. And she gives her a light hug because she knows her boobs are hurting. She kisses her cheek. I love you.
Love you too. And she'll hug her back and stuff.
And Rose will fucking leave. And
Do you want the rest of the Snickers or can I have it?
no, you can have it. I got more at home.
Pops it in her mouth and chews it as she walks back to the royal quarters.
And Rose walks to her. Rose goes, make sure her parlor is locked up. And then she goes to her car and she goes home to Lexa. And that is where we will end our scene. Thank you, players, for playing. And thank you, watchers, for watching. We will see you next time.